So this is my Veridian evse that I've been working on. This is a little nano, and this thing here is the Harmony Dac digital analog converter, which goes in the IC and 0 volts, so ground to 0 volts, and the positive, which is my orange wire there, into the IC. Now what this does is allows you to change the current on the fly, and because you're doing it with something like this microprocessor, should be able to get this to talk to something like an energy monitor and therefore offset some solar or something like that. Bear with me. So a couple of things I learnt tonight, because it's got this Peace Fair energy monitor. I was powering this using a USB battery. You know, like hang on, probably in my pocket still. Let's have a look. Yeah, so one of these type things to charge your phone with. Interestingly, they what's the word? They just switch off after a while. Not sure why it's doing that, but it does. Anyway, when it did, I noticed that because there's nothing controlling this and no resistor pulling that IC to ground, it would actually max out at its maximum the car wanted to draw, which was 6.6 kilowatt, which is not great because you a couple of reasons. This cable's not really rated for that, I don't think. And yeah, I don't ever want to be pulling 6, especially if just a wire comes loose. So that's something to be aware of when you're doing this, is if the thing controlling it stops controlling it, it actually goes up as opposed to switches off, which not a brilliant design feature. And at the moment I've just got this sketch, so it's like ramping up and ramping down between 6 and 16 amps, but I think it's just doing it too quickly for the Veridian to really cope with, so it's a little bit erratic and I need to be a bit more measured with my control. But anyway, it's progress. Thanks for watching.